All right, everyone. Thank you for joining us here at Bayard Livestream. We're actually just getting ready to start. I'm going to go ahead and tell the players here in just a moment to get everything started. We're just making sure that we got everything working good on this side. So far, it looks like the audio is working good. Let me go tell them, and we'll be right back. All right, just getting started over here in the booth. So we have, let's turn that down. Okay, let's try this again. So having a little fun over here on our side. We've made a lot of changes over here over this past week. We've actually got a new camera. Not looking at it yet. Yeah, you'll see a lot of it because I actually really like the camera. But got some new audio changes. Hopefully everything sounds good on your side. Turn all of this up so we can see what we got going on. Oh, we got a scratch from Marvin right up at the top. So I did not post because I didn't know it about what they were doing earlier. But we've got, was it 10,000 in the middle? So 500 per man. So they had kind of made that decision just a little bit ago. So nothing too cheap. Not going to break the bank for any of them. But both of these guys, Mr. Marvin and Mr. Marcos, are both great shots. Shoot league, shoot tournaments. Love watching both of them play. Actually, I don't think Marcos plays too many tournaments, but he's it's fun to watch. Super, super nice guy and everybody's friend. Oh, good try there. Gonna get lucky? No, it's gonna sneak back around the other side. So, 10 ball, race to 21. Let's go through some of the rules we've got on here. This is call every shot. They are, ooh, that's an uncharacteristic miss there. So again, 10 ball, race to 21, 1,000 in the middle. They are calling every shot. 3 foul rule is in effect. The 10 ball will not count in the back 2 pockets. Rack your own? Yes, off the break. Sorry, that's probably a pretty important part. Wrong with that. Marcus looking pretty good off the beginning here. This is actually Marcos's very first time. He was hoping to make it out one time before, but it's his very first time of being out here to taking shots and playing on Bayard Livestream. So we expect great things. Good shot in our league. He's one of those people that's like, oh great, I got to play him. Oh, wrong one. We're just going to show off the bar. Okay, so I'm still learning how to use the new camera. This is the first stream of trying it out. So if you see going to like really odd positions, sorry about that. We'll try to figure it out as we go along, and y'all get to laugh at me while it's happening. So a little fun for everybody. And I have not even turned on auto score, and I can't get nothing right. Yes. And if you'd ever put his headset on, you could actually hear Tim the Pullman Miller. Oh, see, they heard that. Perfect. We're going to have to turn the room camera on because now he's just smarting off. Oh, that's a nice shot there by Marcos. Came up really nice on that, getting that one ball back behind. Going to create a kick for Marvin. It does not hit the one ball. Ball in hand, and that's a mistake you don't want to make too often with Marcos. Pick me up. All right. Screw you. Well, now you're on. Oh, did you turn that one on? Mm-hmm. Never mind. I don't want to hear you anymore, Tim. No. All right, nice combo there. Still controlled that 3 ball. Going to bring this one back around for 4. Draw that one back a little bit. Don't get behind that 7. So one of the big things that Marcos does have to be a little concerned with is the speed of the table. So we usually play at a place that's called Beluga Billiards. It's up here, and nice place. But the felt is definitely a different speed up there. I'm not sure where else he plays. I know when he was practicing a little bit ago, made a comment then about it definitely being a little quicker. So speed controls at the beginning is going to be something. But again, he's not new at this game, and I believe he's going to figure it out pretty quick. Marvin's struggling a little bit, and is that going to stay? I think he's going to get a good roll out of that. Ooh, there might be a little bit of room. Oh, yeah. All right, well done. Gets a little love bump off that 9 ball. Catches the point. Leaves a makeable, but still a little bit tough on the 6 ball. Nice cut by Marvin on that one, and he wants that cue ball to slow down a bit. Sure, he would have liked for a little bit of angle and onto the side pocket. Could still shoot in the side. It's going to run really quick if he decides to do that. He does have a pretty good distance to run. Tries to go ahead and play it up in the corner, and I think he's going to end up okay on this one. Long shot for Marcos on this one. Not a bad choice there. Gets a nice defense. Marcos, excuse me, he's gonna kick at this one. Might even try to take a stab at the 10 ball. Kind of a 50-50 if he decides to do it that way on which pocket to call. And easy about it. Sends it up table. Ho. Almost catches it inside. Again, that's a side pocket. That one comes down. I believe we're going to see a carom called here by Marvin, but he's got to play it somewhat slow, I believe. That way he doesn't, skip that idea. He's just going to put it right up by that top pocket. A little bit straighter than he'd like to be. Might even play this one off the rail. Unless he's okay with that long shot back down here for the 10. Finds a little bit of an angle. It's a little head straight. Enough angle. Good shot. I don't believe he's going to see too much issues with this. And, well, there I go. Marcus goes up 2-0. Still a long race to go at the moment. And Marcus marks up his 2-0 scratches in the side. This thing comes pretty wide open. 1 to 3 doesn't look like it's going to be too much trouble. All right, Marvin's still looking pretty good on this one. Wants that to slow down just a hair. Low rolls the 8 ball in, leaves himself a good shot on the 9 ball. Draw back on that one. Might even cross over the top of it. I can't quite tell what the angle is. And yeah, a little draw back. 10 ball in the same corner. Timmy right here, I messed him up on the last shot. He bobbled it. It was all my fault.
You sharked him?
Yes.
You commentator cursed him?
Hey, Chad, how's it going? Good to see you out here on the stream. And Spencer, yes, we actually switched to like the wireless headsets. Hopefully it sounds okay. I actually did quite a bit earlier today with trying to tune it with these because previously it was catching a lot of background noise, or if I wanted to just lean back in the chair, it started sounding bad. So we're trying to get the audio a little bit better in this particular room. On occasions, I might still switch back over to the other if I get tired of wearing this one. Plus, I think we only get like 3 hours out of it, so it could switch back and forth. We don't know. Tied up 2-2. Marcos on a potential good run here. Still kind of testing a few things out over here, so bear with us. Like I said, I've changed too much at one time. Oh, what a shot that was. Oh, that did not just happen. That was a beautiful shot, too. Hey, how's it going, Casey and Justin Ball? I can look up Marcos. I don't think he actually has a Fargo. We don't see him in a lot of the tournaments. Marvin's always runs around the mid to upper 600s. I will take a quick peek and see if we can find out where that is. Just a second here. Oh no. Actually, Marcos does have one, so 638. And take a look at Marvin's. Marvin's 654, so these two are actually pretty even. 638 on Marcos, 654 on Marvin. All right, so 3-2. They've each given the other one of their games back, so now they're back to even. Gets a little bump, and that might have helped him out a little bit. It looks like that 8 might get tapped here. So we'll have to watch out for that one. Going to that one too strong, and that cue ball will find that bottom right corner pocket. Nope. Hits that one very center and skips past it. A little bit of a tough angle on the 4. Makeable. Still tough. I think the harder part, he might actually even try to bank this one. That 5's not exactly a gimme. Realistically, he may not hate missing that one. I don't think he quite got the shape that he wanted to on the 5 ball from where he's at. Oh, that was a pretty shot there. A little bit of a tough cut. Again, Marvin's not new at this, so if anybody's going to know what to do with it, it's probably this guy right here. A little inside English. The whole pocket, but still finds its way in. Bank shot and probably run this one around. Pretty as you please, and nice shape as well. I believe we're going to see a bit of a draw shot here. Just kind of drift it over. See if he tries to get that between that 9 and 10 ball. Oh, no. Yeah, I've messed that one up. Holy smokes, what a great shot that was. Nothing at all wrong here. Marvin's looking as solid as he always does. Beautifully done. Oh, that was a nice break there. 3 balls down, only 1 disadvantage, and that's that cue ball finding its way into a pocket. So got a little bit of running up and down table to do. 1 down to the 2, back up for the 3's already down to the 4 ball. I'm probably going to head towards the side. He is looking at his shot, looking at the leave and not the shot. I have never done that before. Not since yesterday. Right, at least Wednesday. Up. Well, of course, even if it goes inside, good defense. This is a bit of a challenge here.
So with that one almost slopping in off the ball, I do have a question about that.
What's that?
Dead balling in the lowest ball on the table. What rule are they going to play with on that one?
So normally speaking, now I didn't hear him say that specifically when we were in here, but normally speaking, that is the upcoming player's choice. So if he wanted to make him continue shooting, now of course if that one ball goes in, considering where the cue ball was, two balls open, so not the prime example of giving it back. But look at this, almost got behind that seven. Still not an easy shot though. Even making that one ball down there, going to be a little tough on the position. He's going to have to kind of stun that one to the rail and back out. That can get tough quick. Yeah, probably not a terrible miss. It's Marvin's got a big stroke, but he's going to have to use all of it to get back down for that two ball. Wow. I think he even got a little help off the magic rack. Oh, it did bury itself behind that six, didn't it? Look at that. Miss Gloria Jean, this is Tim the Poolman Miller that's in here in the booth with me. Hey Spencer, how's it going? And yes, it's alive. A nice hit. Looks like he might have left a little bit of a shot there for Marcos to come back to. A little bit of a cut, but he's got some working room. That four is pretty open. So he can actually go above that four if he wanted to give it a little extra speed, and he does. And wow, he really got a hold of that one. Might have even gone a little further than he expected. That five balls, it's definitely sitting out there. I think he's gonna have to play this one all the way down to the short rail and back up. Looks like that one might have gotten open on him. Well, playing another defense. Is he going to get behind that seven? Oh, that is so close. I think he actually got enough to take away the easy shot. Like he's going to call a long one. So if he's calling it down there, he has a full ball hit. Yeah. Leads it right up by the edge. We'll see this one probably just go the short rail and back out. Just kind of pick it a little bit. He'll hit this one pretty soft. Last time I said that, he hit it 100 miles an hour, but still kind of ran away from him a little bit. But he's got a decent angle to be able to get back down for six ball. He'll go ahead and run this around two rails. Nicely done. A little bit tougher cut for Marcos to come back up to, but hitting it with top English natural should bring it back at that little bit of angle that he needs. Ooh, a little too much of the ball. Two rail shot to get it back up table for the seven. 10 ball sitting right by the side. A couple things went pretty good for Marvin on this one. Might just go up 5-2. Right, open break, but nothing made. Comes up a little bit dry on that one. And have a defense opportunity here. He's got a few things to get behind, but how's it going to come out? It's an open hit. Actually, I think he can actually make that, and if he does, depending on the speed, he's going to be okay with where that 2-ball is. It should go all the way down to the bottom rail. It's even better. Never doubt this guy. Ooh, that one, I think that one stayed in the way. A little bit difficult getting onto the 4-ball. Like he's just going to go ahead and throw it in. So it's close enough to straight. A little bit of English. Go ahead and pass it into that side pocket. Kind of a stop shot. Nope, let's go all the way down. Why not? I mean, it's just putting it in pockets, right? Great shot there by Marvin. Another position play he's got to think a little bit about. See if he goes ahead and runs this one forward. I saw him looking like he was going to go ahead and draw it back over, which will go across the far side. Going to go ahead and play a little top. That to come, yeah, it's a safer choice except for that really big 4.5-inch pocket sitting back there. I think it was a smart shot, just a little bit of bad luck. From back there, he's going to have his option to be able to play defense, possibly have a shot on it. Rolls itself on in, and almost lines that one up too straight. Lays that one over for possibly the side pocket. I've been wrong before, so possibly the top corner. Use the top corner, it's a little easier to hold it. Apparently, if you choose the side pocket, it's not too bad to hold it. That's a great shot. Ouch. He's still laughing about it. I guess that's all you can do, is to keep yourself from crying. Miss Gloria Jean, thank you. And definitely appreciate you joining us tonight. Appreciate those last couple of matches, and now Marvin's laughing. It's all a big joke to you guys. All right, go ahead and sinks that one in 5-3 and runs it a little bit close. This is a comedy skit. If you ever see two people that are as good a sportsmen as they can be, and able to shrug off what they've done wrong, it's these two guys at the table now. Five to 3, back to within 2 games. Makes one on the break. Pretty open table. 4-ball looks like the only thing that could be a bit of a challenge. And me, right off the rip, considering where the 3-ball is, I'd probably be looking at that one being a defense, but these guys, they know where the cue ball is going better, just like that. It's too a little tough.
Well, here's where playing 10-ball instead of playing 9-ball is going to mean a lot, because he's going to have to choose whether or not he wants the 2-ball or the 3-ball if he plays that corner. Yeah, with that one, it doesn't really matter which one he was calling.
Yeah. It's like trying to work his way down towards that corner pocket, and this time he gets himself hooked a little bit. He's going to have just the edge of the 8 ball. A long 8 ball shot, but we saw something pretty cool. This one's got a little bit more of an angle, but call it bank shot on that one. Yeah, piece of cake. Six to three. Marvin staying pretty close to that middle. Gets a solid hit. Nice break there, and this is this looks pretty positive for him. Almost straight in shot on the 1. Create a straight in shot for the 2. 3 sitting right there. I don't see any problems. Oh, he got a whole lot more draw than he wanted to there. Easy 3 ball shot. Has to do anything but get behind that one and comes out successful. Get back down to the 7, but the 7 is still open for either corner pocket. Ooh, stuffs it.
Yeah, when he watches this later, he's going to be mad that you were talking about it off the break that it was an easy out.
Well, what I get for opening my mouth, but
I'm sure he'll get over it.
he usually does. Makes that one 6-4. Larry Tessa again, assuming that's Larry. How's it going? And yes, it has been quite a while since we've seen you. You got to make a trip back down here sometime. And Miss Danielle, we are doing great tonight. Yeah, they're doing pretty good out here. We'd expect them to do exactly what it is that they're doing. And solid shot there. Does pocket a ball, a couple of balls, and he has an open hit on the one. Tough cut. See if he decides to send that one ball back down table. He wants to try at that cut. I think trying that, it gives him too much. It'll, depending on how he plays it, he could still stay in line with the two, but you're taking exactly that. You're taking such a big chance of scratching, and he does avoid it. Apparently, if I call a scratch, they missed that too. Out on the two, good position play on the three. Tim pointed out before, I'm not going to call it an out from here. We see what happens. And remember, I did not call it out from there. I can't even talk about it anymore. I sit here silently. That's what all the good commentators do.
You're only allowed to talk about the shot after they shoot it, nothing beforehand.
Right. And Danielle, yes. Love to see both you and Kyle, and of course, Josh and Stephanie out here. I've been bugging Stephanie for, I don't know, about the whole time we've been out here to come out. Oh, tough roll there. Josh, ever since we got to play their team over at West Coast, bugged him a few times too. We're gonna get his whole team out there and my whole team out here and play against each other because we ended up in that one 1-1. We need a tiebreaker. What do you mean no commentator Fubar? Mine's more constant. Hey Samir, how's it going? I was actually talking about you today. Nothing bad, promise. If he cuts this one and bumps the 9 or decides to play to the side, looks like he's going to try to cut it. That's a dangerous shot, and it looks like he might have come out okay. That 9 ball does still have room. Samir, most of us wish we knew how to play like these guys. Played both of them many times in our leagues before. Oh no! Like the third time for Marcos. This should be a much closer matchup here. I didn't say anything about that one. Evan made you quit pool. By Marvin there, or by by Marcos. Names are too close. I barely remember names anyway. That's pretty rude. He was trying to carry it, but that way worked out just as well. What a hit. As soon as one of them can get an open shot, oh, just no love. That's pretty well played. I believe he was hoping it would kind of just bump off the three ball and just stay right behind it. See if Marvin decides to stick it behind that three. He's got the speed like he is, and sure enough, buries it right up against it. Pretty good trap right there. Three more of these. How the hell am I gonna keep up with it all? Cuts that one, or excuse me, undercuts that one just a hair. Gets on the three ball like he wants to, but doesn't exactly leave it easy for Marcos coming back to the table. With the four balls sitting. That was a good try. Now going to come out. Still going to leave Marvin a shot for the two. Going to come off a little quick. Got to watch where that three ball is. See if that's going to come back down. Got a bit of a window, but not. That's a tough call on whether or not you want to go between that 4 and 7 or try to draw it to what's our right of the 7 or hit the 4. Ooh. Good try. Looks like that 5 is still covering that 3 ball. Amir, I agree. It's always nice to have new faces out here. We try to bite those as much as possible. Everybody's so busy now that it's tough to like stop what you're doing and go and play a match like this. So I totally get it. So I try not to bug people too much, but these two, I absolutely bug them on Wednesday. He's
about to say, was he about to shoot the wrong? Is he about to shoot at the wrong ball here?
Oh yeah,
isn't that the 4 ball on the table there?
Yes. He's shooting the 4 now.
No,
I think he was looking at the 5. I think that's
he can't hear us, right? I was pretty sure he couldn't, but
yeah, that glass is pretty thick over here. All right, so kicking off the side rail. It's going to lay it right by the pocket. He can even use that 10 ball to hold the cue ball a little bit.
I mean, I don't even think he's going to need to use 10 ball to hold the cue ball here. Oh,
He's going to spin below it. That's dangerous.
Very.
Never mind. He's a mid 600s. That was obvious, not dangerous. Using the wrong terminology. Leaves himself a nice angle there. See that going aside. Let's see if he can't just go down to the bottom rail and come back over for the 9 ball. Still want to be on the top side of it. Forgot to make the shot. Or was trying to play defense behind the 10. This one, we'll see, but I'm wondering if he's just going to stay on the bottom side of the 9 ball here, hit it too hard for that. Perfectly okay with the cut. It's not too bad of a cut either. Just bounces straight back out and doesn't have to do too much work. Does have to make it, and it finds the whole pocket. Easy game when it's done right. 7-5, only 2 game difference once again.
Ooh.
Kind of a little bit on that one. Finds its way into a corner pocket. Flirting around with that side pocket again. We tried to make it twice. That's pretty tight shot there that he was trying to do, because he wanted to catch that short rail and have enough English to bring it back out for the 3 ball on the other side. It was nothing easy about that one, and Marcos gets caught up by the 4 ball as well. That was a nice defense there. A long shot for the 7 ball. See if he decides to go over these. I don't see Marcos a lot of times. I don't see him using the jump cue too often. He is going to use it on this one. I mean, sand wedge. Excuse me. I hate to call it by the right name. Ooh, sneaks by both sides of it. I think he caught, I don't know if he caught the 10 with the ball or with a stick. That must be. Starting with that pocket again. Not even going to say this is routine. Will not hear me say this is routine at all. A really difficult shot here. No possible way anybody could make this. All right, trying to help him out. Another solid break. Loses the cue ball a little bit to the back end. Saw that cut on the one by Marcos a little bit ago to the right pocket. Marvin's going to, more often than not, he's going to tend to go to the other side. He's going to back cut him. He sends it down table. Pretty safe shot. Could have got behind all his balls. Looks like he actually looks a little open, but it's still really tough to get back up to that 2 ball. So he's left a bit of a challenge for Marcos here. Making the 1 is really the object. I believe he could make that on most occasions. He could bounce off the back of the 9, but that's going to send it kind of straight back up. Nope, just go right on up there. Piece of cake. Yeah, that's that was a shot. That looks like a possible combo or carom there. Go either way. I like the carom a little bit better. You don't have to worry about the cue ball scratching. On it. Looks like he is playing the carom. Very nicely done. All right, so nice shot there. Draws the, wow, just go ahead and make them all. Goes ahead and draws that cue ball back to the rail. 1 ball doesn't go all the way back up, but it does go back up to get away from everything else. He's got a couple of options because he can run this one all the way down. A little bit of top. I can't quite tell how much it's like how straight that is to see if it can come off the side rail and make it far enough down. But he can play it in the side and just roll it straight down with a little bit of top. Yeah, that's the way that I was thinking about, but he actually got a little full on that one, so it kind of skewed that angle coming off of it. Marvin playing a defense and well done. See that jump cue probably come back out. Still holding his play in queue. He may elect to go ahead and kick at this one.
No.
No, he's switching it. I don't know. I kind of like the kick on this one. He's got plenty of side rail to be able to play off of, and it's reasonably straight enough to kind of pick just a little above the center of the two balls.
I don't know. To me, this jump is a little simpler than the last one because you got more distance between your cue ball and the ball you're trying to get over.
Yeah.
And you can hit it either way, up or down.
Right. And defense it.
A great defense at that.
Yeah, right. Take that, Marvin. You and all your good shots.
Those planned
he's got
defenses.
an edge of it. I think he's going to leave an open shot here for Marcos and a good angle to get back down for that two ball. Decent speed there, leaves himself a good angle to get back across the table, and you can see that
Little cluster going on down there.
Lining up. He wants to leave enough. He got possibly a little straighter than he wanted to. He would like to be on our left-hand side of the 8 ball. He's going to be playing a combo that direction.
Fine with these new balls.
Little bit off. He's going to leave a good opportunity.
Other way.
Little, not really a stop shot, just roll it a touch forward. Nope, we're just going to crank it back. We'll figure it out from there. Little undercut. Where's that going to end up? That rolls up by the side pocket. Marco's going to be happy, and sure enough, like the guys are going to take a real quick break. We're actually going to do the same. We'll be right back with you. All right, as we can yep, we're back. Okay. So as we can see, we're back from the break. We actually just got alerted that I did not have the microphone on in the room, so you couldn't hear any of the actual the good sounds, stuff moving and all of that. So apologize for that. Hopefully hope you can. I see the meter moving. That's usually good. That 9 and 10 ball might be a little bit of trouble. We'll see how he plays the. I said 9 and 10. I didn't say nothing about the 6 ball. Nothing about the 6 ball. Y'all are witnesses. I'm starting to think the reason I have a hard time getting people to play up here is because I keep jinxing everybody. Friends, new people, doesn't matter. I'm not picky.
Is this thing on? Oh, this thing. Oh, it's pretty loud. It's funny. I put in directions to the bar on my phone, and I ended up here somehow.
It happens.
Yeah.
Same thing happened to me.
That was a pretty unfortunate scratch with Marvin.
Everybody gets something 9 ball. Oh. The 6 pocket shot. Overcut, and how's this going to come out? He did get the ball down there, and which was just kind of the tough part. Oh, let's see if he's got one of those Marvin strokes in him here.
Yeah, this is going to be a tough one.
Well, I mean, he's got a little bit of angle if he wants to just sort of ramrod that forward, but that doesn't make that shot any easier. I think I'd rather try to draw it back. You just got to make sure that you catch it light. Way too light on that one.
Yeah, it's always tough when the ball is stuck on the pretty close to the rail like that, especially if you're trying to draw it.
Yeah, well, here's Marvin's favorite shot.
Right?
You ball go right back over the left-hand side.
Ooh.
Caught it a little bit full.
Yeah. It's actually advantageous for Marcos here because he's got natural shape to come back for the 10.
Yeah, but he's going to be on the right side of it, which is, I mean, it's kind of the short side, not by much. They're not making it. we have all been in these kind of things where
absolutely
the object ball just stays up on the other end and keep getting shape and keep missing the shot. Well, this might change it up a little bit. Big cut. So any of you that may not have heard it before, or we may not have even announced it, Mr. Spencer Jordan has joined us over here in the booth.
Howdy, everybody.
What happens when you're sitting at home bored? So your live stream's not that far away.
In fact.
Ooh.
This 9 ball has proven to be pesky.
Right? I think they're working on their handicap. Somebody must have told him that Carl and Val's watching from our local tap league.
And handicaps will be adjusted accordingly.
You're sitting there with the tap app right now, punching them all in. And
this is going to be a good opportunity for Marcos to get one of those games back that he unfortunately missed the 10 ball earlier on.
see, if I would have said that, Pavel.
It's funny. I was actually watching on the way over, and I heard you guys talking about jinxing them from the booth. So I should be more careful.
What are you talking about? I've done it to you.
That's true. It's very true.
I don't think there's anybody who's played out here I haven't at least jinxed once. No one is immune.
Back on inside.
Mr. Mikey Armitage. That's a guy I used to know. Didn't he used to shoot with us?
It doesn't sound familiar. Sounds like a bum.
I don't know. Pretty sure I still play with that guy on Monday night.
Oh, so he's okay to be on your league night, but not mine. Okay.
Well, yeah, he doesn't like you very much.
Any time that a better shooter loses to me, they have a tendency to not like me at all.
Very funny, Mikey.
Roll there, he'll probably make both. He probably calling a 6 on this one. Set up pretty nicely for Marcos to come back. And oh, look, Marcos pulling the old I forgot to mark my score trick.
Oh, is that what? I didn't notice that.
Pretty good here. Probably wants to get relatively straight on the 6 ball. Go ahead and see if he can't play. Actually, I guess he could play the 7 in the side pocket or the top right corner pocket and still be okay for the 8 ball. Probably the important one right now is just to get as good as he can on the 7. The rest of them come pretty simple.
I know we always say it's easier to see it in here, but I three rails over to the same side as the 6 would be a good shot because then he'd be straight in on the 8.
From that angle, I agree because he's got so much distance to be able to get around that. And
Yeah, very well executed.
the only thing he doesn't want to do is ever run. He did a great job. Just slow roll this one in. He'll be sitting pretty good. He can leave an angle or get it, close to straight. He tried to get the 8 ball into that same side pocket. That was nicely done. Oh. A tough cut. A reverse sweep on Trexler? That sounds like a loss.
Yeah, I wasn't going to say anything. I didn't exactly know what that meant myself.
I know what a sweep is, but a reverse sweep.
Oh, so Drexler went on the hill, and then Mikey ran it all back for the win.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I was there for that. Trex was on my team.
Upset.
Nah, whatever. He didn't really care.
Well, somebody look up and see if Trexler's watching before I make the next comment. No, I'm just kidding. No, that's pretty strong against him.
If he wasn't watching, he's about to be.
Right.
Someone's going to tell him to turn it on.
He's got voice tag turned on. I feel it. I feel it in my bones. Little bump, little perfect
Should have
position.
called the 10.
We'll see if that 10 makes it to the end. He actually could make it right now, but you can't call it that way.
Cher's trying for it. Oh, I guess not, and because in 10 ball you have to call.
Yeah.
You only get to call one.
One shot.
Right.
Stupid rule.
Yeah, I prefer slop.
The only time I think might be off the 4 ball here.
And see, yeah, that's absolutely what it's trying. I see the magic rack down there wrapped up around the 8 ball.
Oh my. All up on the table.
I think that's set up for a trick
Yeah,
shot.
he's doing the same thing. And not a terrible idea. That 4 ball is not exactly in the best spot.
He kind of looked at the magic rack over there and just like, meh.
He knows he's not going to worry about getting to it. Uh-oh. Will help, but that's not much of a help.
So Marvin has a good shot at it, but this would be Marvin's option if it was a crappy leave, correct?
Yeah. Top side is pretty natural. I don't think he'll play the 10. Too easy to run it down for the 8 ball from there. Another headset right there if you want to talk to him.
No, I don't. I'd rather have that one.
Like 6 of them in this room, and
With that mic, I can whisper.
oh, that's he's gonna call 10 ball now. Nothing else he wants to highlight reel.
F5 for the replay.
Ooh, nice try.
Well, probably one good thing is that he bounced it back out of that side pockets, and now it's forcing to go ahead and play it out. Pretty narrow there for the 6 ball, but it looks like he's got that perfect track to be able to get to it. Just kind of stud it and let it come down the bottom rail, leave a little bit of an angle. Ooh, he really put a big stroke on that one, but
Got a good
get it
bump with
back
a
up-
9.
Yeah, just get it back up in the middle of the table and good way to play it. Yeah, I wouldn't have expected him to miss that one, but I think it's another one of those cases of looking a little bit too heavy at the next shot and at the leave.
Looks like he's going to have to play this one in the opposite kind of cross corner. I don't know if you can see the whole thing.
You're right. All 3 rails. Close, but he's going to leave Marcos with a shot here. Going to have to call up his Uncle Efren.
Oh, don't do that. Ooh,
Handing it back there.
definitely.
If it wasn't for a few little mistakes now, and granted, I mean, you know yourself, this is the first time Marcus has been out here. He's actually shot pretty good for that. Not the easiest of environments, and definitely one heck of a shot. The fact that he's missed a couple is not a surprise. He's probably missed a little bit more than I've seen before, because I think he's missed about 3 9 balls and little things like what just happened there. Can't make it that easy for Marvin. He'll make you pay for it every time.
Yeah, and Marvin has a slight advantage because he's played here a bunch.
Yes.
So he knows the table, and he's familiar with the environment that Alan's talking about. Is the room that they're playing in? It's just the two of them, and I think Marvin has headphones in, but sometimes there's music going. But when you can see the when you can see the cameras and it's just the two of you in a room and you know people are watching, it can be a little more difficult.
I'm gonna call the 10 ball. Yep, right in the side, just like he did.
Get that replay button ready.
Right.
That's a good shot. Ooh, nice try.
Yeah, he had a good chance at that one. I mean, you still have to hit it really, really well, but on two different sides of that 3 ball and still make the 10.
Oh my.
Stay in that opening.
With the speed of these tables, that's something you don't see very often.
No, definitely not. And even more so considering that, it's a little cool out and humidity's that much further down. Weatherman just told me 47. Now we're changing to Tim the Weatherman Miller.
Inside the room, 47.
A jack of all trades.
I am drinking Jack, yes.
Yeah.
Ouch.
And I was watching it at home before I decided to head over here. Marvin had a really, really nice jump shot. Doesn't look like he's going to try it this time. It's pretty close to the 9 ball, but
Uncle Efren did not teach him that.
yeah.
Oh, that was a good try. Caught the right side of it. Still not exactly what I consider a gimme for Marcos. It's not perfectly straight. Just enough that you're going to power through that. He comes out, smell like roses on that one.
That was really well played.
Yeah, it is so easy to bobble that because you're trying to put the English to get it back out of there and to be able to spin it back up, which is going to throw the ball, and so that can be pretty tough. I'll give it to Marco. It's coming out the very first. Never mind.
Alan strikes again.
How?
You've been Alan.
How is this my special power? No, he really has played well, but he definitely has more in him. We've watched him run a few tables on all of us before. Ooh, I thought he'd just bounce it back up and play it in the bottom right.
Well, you can draw it like Marvin can. Why would you bother?
Sure.
That label has to be numbered.
You gotta show me how to break like that.
You just did.
Teach me, I should say then.
It's recorded, if that helps at all.
You want me to hit the replay?
Yeah, can we get an instant replay on that break?
makeable shot here on the 1. Be a little careful on the speed you're coming across the shot. Played that one natural, so it kind of kicked it out a little bit more, but still has a shot on the 2. 3 once again, going to be a little tough. Just play it back up, and it's of course going to catch that. Now he has an edge, maybe even the middle of a 3.
I think you can see the full ball and just bank it back in the.
He called it once back.
Oh, this might be one of the shots we were.
back.
This might be that shot that we were talking about earlier, which is specific to 10 ball, I believe.
Does Marvin know that he can give it back?
He may not.
Not sure if this was a rule that was discussed by them at the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
I think he wants that 10 ball. Or at least wanted to give that 10 ball a run.
Pretty sure he didn't call the 8. All right, 4-ball run out, and a way to get back to it. He can go forward or backward on this one.
That's a good shot right there.
The only reason I don't like that shot is if he catches it a little bit light, he could have put the 10 in, and then that would have made the other 2 pretty difficult.
Yeah.
Overruns that one a bit. You gonna call the 10 now? Got that one in. On it now, perfect shot. Go ahead and watch that one more time.
Yeah, that was a nice shot by Marcos, taking advantage of what he's got in front of him.
Yeah.
And we'll see. Marcos has already forgot to hit the +1 button once. We'll see how long it takes him to hit it to go to 9.
He's just saving them all up until Marvin's on the hill.
It'll be 18 to 20. He goes, "Oh wait, Poppy," and hits it 3 times.
That sounded just like him.
He's been working on it just for this match.
Oh,
Scratches. Is everything going to stay open? There
pretty
is.
nicely. Wow.
And ball in hand. I'm not going to say it. I messed him up last time doing this.
Well, if you won't say it, I will. Marvin should have a pretty good run at this table. Everything looks pretty wide open.
That was the voice of Spencer Jordan.
Not Alan Ellison.
Which means he'll probably go ahead and get it just to
The only person.
go ahead and rub it in. Actually got a nice angle here to go back around.
And the one thing I love about watching Marvin and Evan and all the guys that are really good at the rotation games. Oh boy, I guess it was me this time. But the way they use that extra cushion to get better shape, and it looks prettier.
Yep.
It's a lot more sound as far as like skill goes. It's just fun to watch.
Thanks.
mentioned Evan and said extra cushion, not extra cushions.
Plural.
Yeah, well, multiple cushions sometimes.
All the cushions.
Marvin, I apologize for speaking out of turn.
Getting to silence your phone.
And forgetting to silence my phone. Yeah, sorry everybody out there.
It's not soundproof when it's inside of here.
Doors open.
Yeah, that too. Hear a little road noise.
And in true Marcos fashion, he has forgotten to mark his game. 11 should read 11-10.
Here we go. Oh. Right. Around the other table.
I'm sure he will.
Oh wow.
Man,
That was a good try. I mean, it was a great shot. It wasn't a try at all. He made it.
Yeah,
he's
he's
marking
doing
it
it now.
now. Yeah. Halfway through that last setup, he went
Yeah, there he goes.
halfway around the other table to go make that mark. As we look out the window here.
Well, this is new. He usually has somebody scoring for him, but we don't offer that privilege here.
Next week, Tim's going to be in there with white gloves on, marking balls and racking racks for everybody.
You know, we did talk about a shot clock earlier.
Yes.
I don't think the cameras were on at that point, though.
Yeah.
So I'm going to put you on blast a little bit here. If you were talking shot clock, you must have been talking about potentially somebody specific. But do we care to?
Can't even think of who you're talking about.
No, you said you were mentioning putting a shot clock in there.
Mm-hmm. Well, obviously,
So I
these
would
two don't
imagine.
need it, but
No, of course not. But that's what I mean. If you're
Like
talking
that
about a
the
shot
other day.
clock, I'm sure somebody was shooting slow.
oh, we've had a few. Which, it took maybe a minute longer than they should, or 2 minutes.
We don't have to name names. I was just curious if you would or not.
Oh, at league it happens all the time. That was his game there, and he's got a touch of an angle. We're going to see that short rail come back into play on this one again. Oh, that
Is it
little
gonna be
bit
straight
inside
on?
English killed him.
I think that might be okay. Ooh, and it rolled a little too far.
If being behind it's okay, then yes.
I think for Marvin, this is okay.
I think so.
Oh, opting for the safety and
It looked like he was trying to get it behind the nipple.
yeah. Let Marcos have a run at it.
Oh, that is not a fun shot there.
I wouldn't want it. I'd actually actively try and give this back to you.
Can you call push on you're on the 9 or?
Well, the way I play, you can. Wow.
Nailed it.
What a shot.
Oh, he didn't call it.
Oh, no. I really thought that was his intention.
Wow. 12-10. Marvin.
That's one of those instances where you walk it off like you intended to make it there the whole time. But I'm just obviously kidding. Marcos is a good guy. He'll never take anything he didn't call.
Spencer, on the other hand.
Well, let's not bring me into this.
Why you gotta bring up old shit?
Yeah.
That's too bad he didn't call it, man. That was a great shot.
All of us in here really thought that was his intention. That was a great miss, I guess.
I'd have given it to him. Ooh.
Now, do we jump the 1 into the 10 here?
Yeah, you push it. I'd push it all the way over by the 5 ball.
Let me rephrase. I would jump the 1 into the 10 here.
110 combo all day.
Hey, no guts, no glory.
Get it, girls. Tell them how this thing's supposed to be done.
He's already holding the cue. He's just got to take it off.
Oh, is he going for it? He's walking back to his bag.
Kind of jump cue.
Yeah, it doesn't look like he wants to try it. I don't blame him.
See, this is what people that like to win do.
Oh, I don't like to win. I like to have fun. I go for the highlight reel.
Give me
at all
that highlight
times.
reel.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I lose a lot, too.
Well, that doesn't make the highlight reel, so it
Right.
doesn't matter.
Exactly. See, you're right there with me.
I don't know. This one made the highlight reel.
The made ball, yes, I did.
Fuck it.
Well, nobody knows that.
It looks like Marcos is going to try for the 110 here. That's really that's all he can see is that one side of the ball. Unless he's going to try and play some safety.
Yeah, but if he skates off the edge of that one ball and scratches,
he
without
get
a
it.
doubt, and comes up pretty nicely.
Yeah, just the edge of that 9 ball might be in the way. It looks like it is, but good effort.
Mikey, winning is overrated, and I agree.
Yeah, Mikey, I'm right there with you, buddy. All right.
Nobody remembers somebody that just won a league match, but you make that awesome, 4-rail kick carom combo.
Oh yeah.
Everybody's gonna talk about it.
Now who forgot to silence their phone? Now this one. Ooh.
Thought that was going in.
I was thinking it, so that might be my fault. I was thinking, hey, this is a pretty open table here. So,
How does it feel to have the power?
it feels pretty good.
I know, it's not bad.
He managed.
Oh, that was pretty. Beat on that.
Nice run out there by Marvin.
That was a nice run out there. I actually think he was gonna. It depends on the angle, I'm sure, but I think he was gonna play that a little straighter on the 9 ball as opposed to staying on this side of the 10.
Yeah, I thought he was going to play just straight on the 9, but different strokes for different folks.
Well, and you definitely start to see a lot of the players that are, let's be honest, better than us. They will shoot a little bit more firm, and they'll take that option that's a little bit more firm. It takes the table roll out. It takes out so many things that could happen. I mean, you could have a piece of, a chipped off piece of chalk or something on the table, and a more firm shot will just push right on through it and have pretty minimal effect.
Yeah, I've been working on that specific shot in my 9-ball game because it's been struggling for a while for me personally. And just like you said, trying to slow roll something when you can hit a smooth, firm stroke and use the extra cushion or whatever takes out some of those uncertainties.
Oh, without a doubt. And tables can literally change like throughout the night. No table out there rolls perfectly straight. We've done a tremendous amount of maintenance, and every once in a long while, especially as the night goes on, and the table gets a little dirtier with chalk or with various things going on. Even here, you can see something rolled a little bit left or right. It's going to happen. So the more that you can get used to not an out of control shot, you don't have to hit it hard, just a little bit more than like a pocket speed,
right?
And you get just a better reaction out of it. A little bit more predictable, I guess, is a better way to say it.
Right.
Done. It's going to come off good. Again, he can pick either side.
Imagine the way he's been playing. He'll just drag it across the table and shoot same pocket. Oh, and just like that. He does not do that.
Simple to watch it.
And just like that, just forget everything we talked about for the last 2 minutes.
Right.
And Mikey, why would you expect to win after that? You blew your wad in one shot.
14-10. Marvin's still holding his lead.
I think this is the largest lead we've seen tonight in this match, isn't it? 4 games.
I would say yes, but I guess that depends on whether or not Marcos marked his score up.
That's true. That's true. There might be a game or two on Marcos' side that hasn't been marked yet.
It looked like it was a little further, but it really wasn't. Yeah, I think he's.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's up to date.
Yeah.
All jokes aside. Yeah, it gets tough when you sit for a while.
Oh, you got to point that out.
They can't hear me sing.
Oh, okay.
Only you two can hear me.
Got a good roll there.
Well, luckily enough, we have these anti-Tim microphones.
Great safety by Marvin.
Five pops out. Where's that 2?
I think we'll see another defense here. Yeah. Ooh, I think he's got to look at it.
It does look like it does.
Yeah, he'll be able to play that around for the 3 ball.
That 7 ball. Used it to help himself out.
He said,
Yeah,
Alan, I
yeah.
saw it. I was using it the whole time.
I got this. You sit back there behind the glass and be at 755.
That was a good shot by Marcos with a little reward.
Sure was, but it looks like he's got a bit stuck on the 6 ball. And it's just enough angle that I don't think he can even throw it in the pocket.
The only thing I could see is that he pushes it to that short rail and tries to get the cue ball on the opposite short rail.
Man, the speed of that one.
Yeah.
There.
Even if it pops off,
there.
the 6 ball pops off the rail, Marvin's going to have a shot at it, but yeah, that was a good try. There wasn't much.
I'm putting the inside English on that. And I'm guessing it just died on that top rail. So back up and back out of the middle.
Ooh.
Then
And Marcos is going to have a good look at a run out to get some momentum back here.
definitely wanted that to get a little further up table.
You might just draw that all the way back and get it in the bottom left corner here.
Yeah. He created a little angle there.
And great shot by Marcos to put him at 11. Those are some of my least favorite shots right there.
Like that, stretching over a table.
Yeah, it's stretching over the table, and it's got that awkward cut where, it shouldn't be tough, but for some reason it just ends up being tough.
Mm-hmm. Only becomes missable after you hit it.
It's always missable for me.
Well, in some of those, to that point, you actually walk up to the shot going, well, I've missed this before. So you kind of psych yourself out before you've ever taken a stroke.
Yeah, I try and dispel all those thoughts before I get to the table, but they're always there. And you remember, that's good. Before he broke, too.
Had a couple.
Ouch.
Ooh. Marcos is going to get ball in hand here. I think he got that as far as he wanted to.
No, I don't think so at all.
But actually, I think it's gonna work out okay because he'll get some shape on the. Oh,
He
would have
really,
had shape on the three ball.
he really stroked that shot. A lot more than I think he needed to.
Yeah, I was expecting a little top left and have it go short rail and get near that 4, but this still isn't an easy run out. So. Is Marcos going to get a little lucky roll here? I don't think so.
No. And from here, I don't think he's going to have a hard time getting on the 4 ball either.
No, that was a pretty unfortunate miss for Marcos and a fortunate miss for Marvin.
Let's see if I have the commentator's curse or not.
Right?
This is looking pretty simple. This is the hardest shot right here.
This is the one.
And he's going to actually overstroke it.
And Tim has the commentator curse. So
Hey, he has not missed yet.
he hasn't missed.
He overstroked it a little, but he hasn't missed it yet. To see, he can always just save himself with a defense that didn't quite work the way he had planned.
Now, we haven't seen Marcos play much defense tonight. Not that there's a super great defense shot here.
No.
But I imagine he'll try and bank this in the side.
I do think we've seen more out of Marvin on the defensive side tonight.
Yeah. And a great shot. Great shot by Marcos. Confident shot, too. That was good. Ooh. I'm sure that's not what he wanted to see after that great 8-ball bank, but left Marvin with a tough shot. And Marvin makes a great bank shot. Now, as much ring game as I know that Marvin plays, I'm surprised he missed that. Oh, nice shot by Marcos. To bring it back within 2. And he marked it right away.
Like my mouse is here, not up here.
I think they're taking a quick 1 to 2 minute break on the inside. So we'll be right back, guys.
Yeah. All right, so we are back. Guys are ready to play. Mr. Gary, how's it going today? My idol's right here. So Fargo's, both of them are mid 600s. We actually looked that one up just a little bit ago. Marvin runs, I believe it's a 654. Marcos Sandoval runs about a 638. So these two are actually really, really close in Fargo's. By the way, for the two guys that's in here, if you're not sure who Gary is, he is the master of the XBC stream. He's the only reason I can't call mine the best.
Okay. So we're among greatness.
Yes, without a doubt.
That's good.
Yeah, I got the pleasure of meeting him whenever we were out at West Coast this past year.
Yeah, West Coast is one of those tournaments I've never been able to have the opportunity to play in. I really like to. I never played West Coast. No,
that's one of my favorites.
I know.
Yeah, those ladies that run that, man, talk about some hardworking people.
Nice push there by Marcos. I'd much rather prefer to spend thousands of dollars traveling across the country to play in tournaments, I guess. Call me a glutton for punishment.
Well, nowadays it's in Orlando.
Yeah.
Well,
So a couple hundred.
yeah, it really hasn't. Oh, that's a nice shot.
Great shot. I wasn't even sure he could see the whole one ball, but
I guess
he was. He was sure he could.
Thinking that? Okay, he's cutting it.
Ooh. Oh, he's gonna get a lucky roll out of
Look
it
at
too.
this. Snuggle up, little buddy.
All right, now we'll see what Marcos has in the basket.
He has a shot at it because it's just off of it enough to get him to that around that third diamond up from the bottom. And
Yeah, and he can even play that extra short rail.
ooh, that was a good
At least,
try.
yeah, at least he got the good hit. That was a great try.
Yeah, just it bounced out so far that Marvin's got a good opportunity here, but I mean he's got a little cluster to deal with, so it's not a gimme. Oh, we don't see him miss by that much very often.
Maybe neither one of them want to deal with that cluster. They're saying, hey, you go ahead and try and take a crack at it.
The Manny popped in here with his one word comment.
What's up, Manny?
Pretty sure that's a call out.
I texted him about it. We have next, Manny? I gotta stop drinking.
Gary, you definitely will. We were actually just talking about Wednesday with the same team that we had last year. We managed to come in second place in that one, and so we have to
Wow,
have
what
to
a
go
shot.
back out there and see how it goes. And I'm assuming that we'll see you out there and hope to make it into the same room because that means that we're probably doing okay. Did either one of y'all see get to go play in the stream room? No? Okay. I got a bunch of fingers. I'm number one.
I just
Number 11.
Number 11.
I just got done saying I've never been there, so
That's no excuse. Excuses.
They walk through your ad?
Hey,
We just got lucky enough to play them last.
Hey, I'll give them credit. They definitely had, obviously not just our number, but everybody's number.
They had a very strong. That team was
Great shot there.
no, it's gonna roll too far.
Yeah,
I don't think he can see it.
that was a good try with the safe, but
Kinda got him, maybe.
Oh, he definitely got him.
He got him, but he can see it, but it's gonna scratch.
We have a different Manny.
You,
There's a Manny C that exists as
you want
well.
a mic?
Manny Fresh has joined us over here. We're crowding it in.
ooh, and Marcos. I don't know if he called it anywhere, but he definitely got the good hit. Left Marvin with a tough shot.
Whatever you want. Other way. Upside down.
Great shot by Marvin.
Around the back. No.
We got Manny Suzuki in the comments, and we got Manny Fresh in the booth.
Oh,
Just showed up.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
I've been watching this match. It's been a pretty good match.
I think you did the same thing I did. I was watching it on the couch, and I got bored, so I came over here.
Same thing I did. I was like, oh man, might as well come over here. I forgot my jacket. Ooh, that was
Ooh.
nice.
All
Close.
right. And Marvin's gonna have a good shot at it.
Doesn't even have
Oh.
a mic and he gets him.
Oh! Watch it! Be careful.
Oh man. Yeah.
That would have been disgusting.
That was an unfortunate miss for Marvin. Brings it within 1, 14-13.
Gary wants you to come do some commentating for him. That's right, you don't have a mic.
Who that? That can't be me. Is it me? Oh, you know what it is?
And Gary, I would be honored to come up there and sit beside you on any time that you want to. You let me know when your next match is, and we'll be up there. Solid break, but that cue ball still makes it in the backfield, which means he came just a touch off the side. Gets a good spread, but 5 balls coming up to top of the head string.
You think, would you play safe behind the 5 ball with the cue, or would you just try and bang in that 5 ball?
Well, honestly, I would probably push close to the side pocket.
Yeah.
He came out nice there.
That was good.
Apparently, I play a little bit more scared than these guys do.
All right, Marco's going to have ball in hand here.
Still, it doesn't get him out of jail. We'll see if he plays the 4 ball, but that means that the chances are, if he plays it really, does that go through? If he's lining
I
up,
think-
it does.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
it
think that
does.
goes through. And then all the 1 through 4 are right there at the end of the table. So, oh, it didn't go through. I guess you were right, Alan. To me, it looks like it went, but
750 behind the glass. I mean, with the overhead, it actually looked like it might have had room, but it was really, really tight.
and before that last shot, I'd say that 6 goes right in that bottom left corner, but or I guess the top left corner from the screen that you guys are seeing. But
You can look out the glass and see.
well, I was just gonna say after the last shot, I don't want to say anything.
Right. All of a sudden, the pockets get smaller and the balls get bigger. It does.
It does indeed go.
Runs it a little long, but still looking pretty good.
It should be good here. Just a stop shot, and then the 10's right there.
Both balls, same pocket. Oh no! It's better for him that he doesn't take my advice.
Or mine.
Oddly enough, in league, he's on my team, and I don't think he's ever asked me for a coach.
Yeah. Right.
You either?
Yeah.
I don't think he needs the coaching, or at least not from the general public at
From Scrubs.
yeah, Belucas. And so Marvin stays in the lead here. He's up by 2. And Marcos hasn't, with the exception of winning the first 2 games, hasn't held the lead, but he's done a really good job of keeping it close.
Yeah, Marvin's not an easy person to play, and whenever he moved to this area, and yeah, that would have counted too. So Marvin moved down here. I don't know. What do you think about 4 years ago? 3 or 4 years ago?
Who?
Marvin.
Marvin? I don't.
It seems like it's been about 3 or 4 years because I got to play against him week number 1. He had never played league before, and here's the new guy, and so I don't mind playing that one. New and Tap comes in as a 4, so I got to play him as a 4, and I sat down and watched a lot.
I'm sure that was enlightening.
It was. When we were done, I remember Carl coming over and saying, "Well, I saw a few shots, but does he shoot as good as what I think I saw?" And I said, "Yep, dude's awesome."
Yeah, and in case you are unfamiliar with the Tap handicaps, Marvin is a comfortable 7, and him coming in as a 4 was fun to watch at the beginning. Well, fun for anyone not playing against him.
Yes, it was not fun for me. I don't know. Anybody that comes out, I mean, week 1 in league, never played in league before in his life, and you get to see something like that. It actually was kind of fun. It became comical because his entire team kept looking at me and saying, "We had no idea."
Yeah.
Of course, I said bullshit, but that's He did go to 6 meetings.
Skipped 6, went to 7.
I think he had to play one more week, and if I'm not mistaken, week number 2, I think, because I believe I played him in 8 ball. He came in the next week, played in 9 ball, and actually got to play against my wife. He had it out for this whole Ellison thing.
Yeah. Ooh. We'll see what kind of shot Marcos gets here. Not a great shot, but a big opportunity.
I'd be happy with that leave there. He can just slow roll the sort of slow roll the 8 ball in, and that 9 sitting right there. I would have done the exact same thing.
Yeah, I think he might be struggling with the speed of the table and trying to adjust for it. Now, I've said it already. We haven't seen Marcos play much defense here, but I think right now he has a really great opportunity to.
The unfortunate part about that is that it also looks like you can go ahead and play it and go out 2 rails. Even if you go all the way down to the bottom of the 3rd rail, then that works out okay too.
And he's going for it. And he got it.
Oh, that was nice.
That was good.
That was a smart shot. And a good call by Spencer.
You know, I don't have many good calls, but every once in a while.
And Marvin's looking at it now because he's got to watch out for that 9 ball. That cue ball hitting the 9. Oh, did he hit it?
I think he hit it. It looks like it rocked just a little bit. But Marcos could basically on that same line play the kick shot back and use that short rail and get the cue ball to slide up past it.
I like that call better than trying to actually like kick it in, because if he kicks it in, he's still in a bad spot.
Huh.
I mean, potentially could come out nice.
Yeah. I mean, if he wants to whack it and call the 10 ball on the side, I mean, I'd load up the highlight reel for that, but I think we'll just see a little soft shot here. Try and get the good hit and leave Marvin with the...
This is tough. I mean, it's
yeah. I wouldn't want this shot.
nah, this is one of those that, I mean, the game's going to determine on probably on this shot.
Oh.
Catch a rail.
Yeah, I think it hit that short rail.
Going to send that one all the way down the table. That cue ball's going to go. Nothing wrong with that.
Uh-oh.
So
Man.
much speed.
Hoo-wee.
Pop back up.
Yeah.
And still not sitting in a bad spot.
Yeah, especially with that. He's got natural angle to get that just straight in.
There, you can put it on most places on the table.
Yeah.
Everybody loves an angle.
Oh, no. Oh,
Don't
no.
do that. Come on.
That was about the only
Way
bad...
too good of a shot for that.
Yeah. That was really unfortunate for Marcos. Well, that puts it to 16-13. Holding that 3-game lead, which is going to be getting down to the stretch here. It's going to be really tough for Marcos to get back from if he doesn't get a momentum shift here.
Gone back and forth a couple of times.
Oh, and that 10 ball. Oh.
A lot of movement that's going on there. Then another one drops. So it looks like that 2 clears into the side if he rolls it forward, but he's...
We'll see if he uses the 2.
Yeah, it's just a little off angle. Actually, I think that's... Yeah, you might be right there. And look at the wave. Not a given. And the position's going to be that much harder. probably just trying to snuggle that cue ball up to that 3 ball, and he tried to cut it.
That was a good try. You got a really good leave out of it.
All the side pocket. Yep.
I think. Oh, he did call a side pocket. Wow. Wow. When you're up, he called the 1. Oh, he called.
Yeah.
Okay. I wasn't sure if he was calling the 10 or the 1.
And y'all need to pay attention.
I'm not sure how the hell he was going to put the 10 ball there, but when he called it, I wondered.
That's it. You just put that 10 ball real close to the side.
Corner.
Yeah. He's got a bumper there. It's a nice thing about a ball sitting close to the side but not in front of it, is it makes that pocket so. I mean, that's probably a 5.5 inch pocket now.
Oh no. Oh.
Oh, that
Oh,
right
big.
there, that right there should be a game.
Big
All right,
miss for Marvin.
16-14.
A big opportunity for
would have missed it.
Allen with the big call early, but it worked out.
I mean, that one's pretty guaranteed. Or should be very guaranteed. Should be.
Yeah, that was.
Should be.
So we got somebody in here saying that was a guaranteed shot, and they haven't met
Should.
my ability to shark somebody from behind this glass.
Oh, you're talking about him. I've seen what you can do.
Bannon?
Oh, yeah.
Alright.
And Spencer tonight.
Yeah.
Spencer even got in on it.
All right, Marcos is keeping it within 2,
I would
coming
say
down to the stretch. Yeah, but he really needs to tie this sooner rather than later.
This be, I mean, 10 balls. It's difficult to break and run, but he could sure use one right now. It's 2-game difference. I mean, there's only 5 games to go for Marvin.
Yeah, and I mean, I'm no expert, obviously, but I think Marcos would really benefit from some very direct defenses to try and get. And actually, this was mentioned earlier in the stream, but 3-ball foul is in play, and I haven't seen anyone try and go for it yet.
I honestly, with the caliber of these two players, don't think you're ever going to see someone go for the 3-foul rule.
I agree. if the mic was cutting out on that one, since he's like, I don't know, 8 feet.
I was looking at y'all and talking a little.
Tim was saying something that's absolutely correct, and I mean, with these two players, unless you get something that's really, really jammed up, we're not going to see that 3-foul attempt, especially not like you would probably in the mid 500s, upper 500s, where the skill might be a little less whenever it comes to people kicking at balls and things like that, being able to get out with 2-rail shots, 3-rail shots.
It was a good hit by Marvin, but left Marcos with a decent shot at it to get in with a natural shape on the 3-ball there. The tough shot's going to be getting from the 3 to the 4.
Yeah, you got to be careful of the speed of this one, and there it is. But that was going to be a hard one to hold. A lot of inside, and you don't want to take a chance of getting behind the 4-ball, 8, whatever that is over there. That's
There
a
you
good
go.
shot. That's a smart shot.
That's exactly what I was talking about. Just some sort of get Marvin playing a little more, just less open shots and
Get away from the offensive. You're absolutely right.
one out.
So close to perfect. That's, I mean, some of those kind of shots can be so difficult, and
Even
people just
here,
make them look easy.
yeah, even here, I don't dislike another defense just because there's not
Right
much.
behind the same ball. He tried to
I think he's gonna. We'll see how far it goes. Uh-oh.
put everything on top of the template.
Is there a fine combo here? Or
Is there
310?
310?
combo?
Is there a different angle that we can see the 310 here? Maybe.
With 4 people in the booth, I think we should.
He went for it. Sure did. That was a great try. All right, we had a little audio switch. We took the headphones off and put on the big XLR mic, and so we got everybody. We can hear everybody
Who do
now.
you think gonna win? That's
Man, I'm not calling that one.
Even, I mean, the obvious choice at this point is to say that Marvin's going to win because he's kept the lead for such a long period of time. But man, that's a tough call.
I don't know. Lately in these games, I think Marcos has kind of made a stand on coming back.
Well, you can definitely see where he's kind of changed a little bit of style. You're seeing him play a little bit more defenses, and I mean, hats off, because some of us just stick with what's not working. We just think that something's going to change later on in the match, and
This is a really tough shot here.
it is.
Just to get back to the.
That 8-ball isn't there to help. Because even if you want to run it forward, that 8-ball is going to just... Ooh, he tried to run that one forward.
Sit on the rail, maybe?
And he might pay for it.
Straight across the 10-ball and a little bit to the side is the pocket. Which one's he going for? Pocket. In perfect shape.
And I'm pretty sure he could have just cut that in too, which was probably the easier shot. But just goes to show you the skill level that he plays at, where he knew that he would give himself better shape going for the bank.
I was gonna say, yeah, the leave was getting better going for the bank shot there.
ball control.
Yeah,
He has
that's...
a very good ball control.
Doesn't. I probably would have opted to move that rack, but I guess you don't need to.
It's a weird thing. Lately, there's been a couple matches here where people haven't really moved that rack, and in some of those other ones, it really affected some of the play when they chose not to move it.
So a lot of things are very dependent. Sorry, we're shifting around a little bit here. So, and I'll actually say this one closer to the mic. The one thing that you'll notice whenever it comes to a template rack, if you're rolling straight over it, you're typically going to see minimal movement. I mean, if you're going across like one of the long lines on the template rack, you'll see it move more. If you're using a lot of English on a shot, you better move that rack, because it's going to affect everything. You can actually throw, I mean, I've put draw-on shots and watched that rack just sling across the table. A lot of things happen then. If you're just rolling a natural ball across it, you're probably not going to see too much going on. So it depends on the player, depends on the shot, depends on the criticality of the shot. All right, he's getting that one back.
Yeah, I'm definitely assuming he's going to get that one back. I don't see any reason to try this jump or kick. But here he comes to at least look at it with a cute... Oh, yep, that was real fast. Real fast.
That's now what.
A little sneak peek. Oh, what a hit. I mean, it didn't call a shot. Who cares? That was...
Well, again,
That was
pocketing
great.
a ball, didn't call it. Was that another push shot? Technically. Not even sure if Marvin knows that rule exists.
Man, Marvin's saying what's up. He's on... His rule is, if I can see the ball...
Because that's twice now where I think it might have been to his advantage to give it back.
Nah,
And he doesn't.
That one in particular, because you could see the whole ball and it actually had an open pocket. I think you have to keep that one, because that's a makeable shot for him.
Guess I won't change games.
That was a pretty much run out right there.
Yeah, Marvin the Martian taking care of business. Looking pretty good.
See what I mean? Ball control. Three more. 3 to
It's
7.
just another example of stop making mistakes.
Marvin's one of those guys that's gonna make you pay for it.
Yeah, anybody's played against him definitely already knows that. And Marcos, all the same, they actually played this past week. Short races, anybody can win. Little 3 and 5 game races. Oh, almost got that one too. The 1's makeable. 2 looks open. It's close. Probably looking at that now because this cue ball is gonna travel a little bit on this one. Good speed. The 6 ball to hold it. Nice shot.
Maybe you can bank it.
Yeah, that looks more like a bank, but look where that 3 ball is.
Oh, bank with a lot of draw.
Can Marvin hit a big draw shot?
I mean, I'm not 100% sure, but
Oh, that was
one for the
well
7
played.
ball there? Yeah, I didn't even think about trying something like that.
I mean, he only drew it about 14 feet earlier.
Tough shot.
It is. But if he catches I think he's got enough of it to actually make that 7 ball.
I was
That's
to
what
be
he,
honest. Oh,
It's a tough shot.
yeah, this
I thought it was a scratch shot.
let's see. So he's got the 2, he's got the 3. So
do you leave the 4-10 combo?
well, no, the big situation here is that when he plays the 4, he needs to get the breakout.
Or you leave for the combo, which
I don't know.
from here I'm not really sure if he'd be able to do that.
Let's
He's definitely not trying to leave the combo. Not sure you're going to get the breakout either. Yeah, he didn't touch him at all.
no,
Didn't want to.
It's tough to see if that 9 ball passes.
I think that 9 ball is going to go past it. Looking at the overhead view, I think the 9 ball is going to fit. I think it's going to fit, and judging by the way he's playing this, he plans on playing that 9 ball past it.
Oh, yeah, look at that. Plenty of room. There's 8-inch pockets or something. All right.
Manny's here.
Yeah. The other Manny he just got here.
Yeah, he wants to play next. He wants to play 8 ball. I said, you give me one?
We're being overrun by Manny's.
Yes.
Or I can get muted.
Which isn't always a good thing.
Whoops.
Oh, looks like a leave.
But there's another potential player that he's new to tap that said that he would like to play somebody on here, but I'll let Manny divulge that if he wants to when and if he comes in here. But I will say it would be it'd be a fun match to watch.
Do you mean Manny Luca coming in here?
Yes.
I don't think Manny Luca's ever been in here. Has he? In the booth?
I don't think so.
I'll say it.
Well,
I'm
yeah,
pretty
I
confident.
mean, he's been here. I don't know if he's actually
he's never been
said
in the
anything.
He's never been in the booth when I've been in the booth. Not that I talk a lot, but get a couple drinks and then I'll start talking.
Little draw shot and 7 ball angle.
And speak of the devil, here it comes.
How you doing, everybody?
It's a Manny Suzuki Luka.
No, Manny the comeback kid.
Ooh.
Get it right.
All right, Marcos really needs to
Capitalize here, yeah.
and slow down Marvin.
Actually, one of my players wants to play either one of them.
So I just teased it. If you would like to say who it is,
His name's Adam.
I've heard of that guy.
yeah, Adam's a new player from in the Tampa Bay area. Well,
And
is he new?
He's actually watching.
Is he watching?
Yes.
Adam, are you there?
Speak up, Adam.
Throw a comment in there.
Time for you to
Adam.
jump in the comment box. Apparently, you're getting called out by your captain.
But yeah, is Adam new to Tampa, or is he just new to Belucas?
He's new to Belugas.
Well, I knew that much. I didn't know if he was new to the area or not. But new players and new matches are always welcome. It's fun to see new faces and new players shooting.
Absolutely. Well, that's what leagues are built on, and I've always been a big advocate of leagues. I don't care if it's TAP, ACS, APA,
Yeah.
BCA, whatever it is.
Throwing it out there, not 100% sure, but did Marcos remember to mark that one?
He did not.
I was gonna say, I don't think he did again. He's got a bad habit of that.
Well, it's out of the norm. So I
is
get
true.
it, because I'm actually not good at it myself.
I've played only a handful of matches here. I have Billiard live stream, and if you're not used to it, it really is. It's something you don't think about, because when do you ever have to touch a touch screen to keep your score going?
True. I mean, it's really just when you go to break, it's a real good habit to try to get yourself in and go bump it on your way there.
My very first time, I actually lost I luckily enough, ended up winning, so it didn't cost me overall, but went double hill with a person on one of my matches on the Florida Pool Tour because of not marking it up. And I whenever I asked him, because I actually did it a couple of times, when I asked him the first time, he said, nope, you absolutely did not mark it. Because of him being that honest, I didn't want to ask him the second time, and because we were another game or two past that. At the end of it, I went up and asked him, because I did win, but double hill, and it was actually really close. Asked him afterwards, did I miss marking one up? And he said, yep. And I said, well, if you were honest the first time, I didn't want to ask you the second time because now it's just my fault. And I would have taken the loss and walked on, even if he would have told me afterwards that I actually won a game earlier.
Yeah.
I mean, if it's going to be your responsibility to do it, then, I mean, all that is on you.
It is, and that's actually one of the reasons, we do have a lot of live streams that the streamer actually keeps up the score. That scoreboard is back there for a reason. If you forget, it is more like tournament play. If you forget to mark it up, well, that's your fault.
That's on you.
Just like that kind of a miss. That's on you.
So the actual score, and the Marvin and Marcos are friends.
He marked
so
He just marked.
He marks it halfway through a rack when he comes back and realizes it.
yeah, so with these guys, you won't see too much kerfuffle, if you will, about missing a marked game. But Marcos needs this one, and he might get a good leave out of it.
Nah.
I don't know.
It's not a terrible leave because
Can't
it's kind of a scratch shot here.
Never know.
He'll follow it up and take a little bit longer shot. It looks like that 8 ball will actually go into that corner.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Oh, he went to the other side.
No,
That's a
no
great
hesitation. What side pocket?
shot. Right.
Top shot.
He's on the rail. You can't stop that, Manny.
You never knew.
No.
All right. And Marcos with another chance to.
Yeah, he's got a good angle to get back over. I mean, you do kind of have to watch the side pocket, but he really shouldn't be too close to it. Really?
I think if he's.
You gotta try to put that in the side pocket.
No. I guarantee I can find that side pocket. No doubt about it. Just a little bit below center, and it will find it all day long. He's sliveling.
Great shot.
Trusting it.
Very great shot by Marcos.
Maybe he's finally starting to kind of realize where he is and
don't
that things are going to roll well.
I take it as a compliment, but wow, that's that can be dangerous.
Yeah, so 1916, Marcos Berra back within 3, but he's been having a hard time shaking that three-game lead with Marvin, and Marvin's only 2 out from the 21 game set. So
yeah, 2 to 5's that's tough. Even tougher when you're playing somebody like Marvin.
Yeah, and I was saying defense earlier, but even if it's table roll or luck or what have you, whatever he can do to slow down Marvin from getting control of the table is what needs to happen for him to get to shrink down this lead that Marvin has.
Yeah, and I agree with that. But the problem is that both of these guys are well over 600.
Yeah,
I think you have to do that pretty early, and hope that
know.
maybe you found that one.
He just realized he
Here we are. He's trying to decide if he's marked that last win or not. And I think he's trying to ask Marvin.
It's 1960.
Marvin's not really paying that much attention to. I'm not really sure what just happened inside the room just now.
Marvin's on his phone watching the stream to get some coaching.
Well,
I mean, I think they're still discussing what's going on in there.
They're actually
As far as
I think he's trying to look it up to see if he owes him a mark.
it's
Yep.
it's 1916, boys. For those of you in there.
Hey, they can't hear us.
Well, Marvin can because he's listening on his headphones.
Right.
He's pulling a Manny.
No, he pulled in a Tim.
You're the one that stood at the table that day.
Yeah, it was a.
That's all right. You won't be playing me next, right?
Sure, we got the next match coming on.
Okay.
All right. C- players coming up.
Damn, I didn't think I was that bad.
Yeah, this is race to 21. Tim and Manny are up next playing a race to 10 that will take just about the same amount of time.
10 was pretty close to what we're going to race to.
Yeah.
It'll take less.
I was hoping they were going to say 7 so I can get to bed by 4.
Fuck, it already is 12:15.
See, no beep button. You can't do that.
Beep.
Zuckerberg might be listening, and that's very offensive.
I'm just going to keep my mouth shut and not
Doubtful.
comment all the things I want to say. You ever seen that South Park episode, by the way? Because it is
don't bring up South Park
hilarious. Hilarious.
There's 2 things you can't mention here: South Park and Eminem.
Cue ball, slow down, or speed up a little bit.
Yeah.
Marvin back in control of this rack. Oh my.
As it's spoken! As it is spoken!
That was a lot of inside English he threw on that one.
Ouch.
I know he wanted to hold the angle, but
Oh, why would you draw this and not just push it forward going the other way?
this one I
The
probably
table's
would.
fast enough
Yeah.
to do it.
I'd probably shot that one the same
We
way.
talk about the commentator curse. That might be the closest in action one.
I mean, mid-stroke you spoke.
Give it a bump.
Gotta be careful with this one now.
Now we just talked about the speed of this table.
It's off angle though is the problem with this. And
If he strokes it though, he can come bottom rail
Oh,
and up.
Well, where would you go with it?
If he goes straight, he could. The side pockets him.
it's
it's gotta
pointed
be
at
corner
that
pocket.
It's pointed the first diamond from the bottom, and he's gonna have to go around, and he did. That's a hell of an attempt.
Wow.
It's still rolling.
That is
go,
more than an
baby.
attempt. He
Look
actually
at
gave
that.
himself a shot on this one.
Hell yeah, he did.
That was something.
I have to get the bridge here.
I'm pulling. I'm not going to call it, but I'm pulling for him on this.
Yeah, I hope he makes this one. That was a really good effort. Don't do
You're
it.
good.
Slow
You're good.
down.
You're
No,
good.
he's
You're
fine.
good.
He's fine. He's fine.
Okay.
He's
All
fine.
right. All right. It was tracking.
That was a beautiful shot.
Bring it back within 2.
Yeah. He's been able to keep it within that 2-3 range. He's just having a hard
he's
time
gonna-
getting in
he's
front of
gonna
it.
forget to mark it again.
He'll remember halfway through.
Next time we'll just get Marcos get him a caddy just to mark up the score and hand him
Already said.
the right club.
Tim's gonna be there and with white gloves, touching the screen and racking.
I do
It won't
have
be Tim.
I do have an entire set of white gloves in there and a striped shirt.
I mean, if
Short break.
you really want a, gonna have a quick potty break.
Yeah.
Go ahead and cut it.
How you doing? I see that, bro. Player wants to play you. Got a guy that wants to play you. Benito wants to play him to you.
All right, and Marvin is on the hill.
With a good run out there.
Yeah, that was a great run out. And
See if he remembers to mark it. I mean, he's been doing a pretty good job about marking it,
Marvin
but
knows.
it's also not Marvin's first time here, whereas
Correct.
this is Marcos's first time here. We also have not seen any break-in runs yet, and to be honest, either one of these guys is capable of it.
Yeah.
So let's see if Marvin can finish it off with one. I mean, it was a good break, but I don't think he's really got any shot on the one ball here.
Yeah, I don't necessarily see a break and run coming out of this, but I've seen crazier happen. And it just to reiterate, it's 2017. Marcos has been able to play well enough to keep that, stay within 3 games. He's just been having a hard time closing that 3-game gap.
2017 is the score, not 2017 is the year. As soon as you said that, I was like, how fucked up are you? How messed up are you?
What did I say?
2017, and I was thinking year, not score.
Well, that's on you. I said the correct thing.
All right, well, maybe I'm a little past, all right?
By the way, there's an open bar on the other side.
It ain't open.
It's been pretty open every time I walked over there.
It is BYOB every time I want something.
And weird stuff.
I don't know about everybody watching, but I would love to see Marcos close this gap and get it hill.
Oh, yeah.
That'd be
Everybody
one
wants
for
to
the
see that
ages.
except for, Marvin.
Except for Marvin. But us here in the booth, we're looking for a close game. And it was a
We're
close
looking for a
game.
good match.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, it's coming up.
They've been a good match, regardless of what the score shows. And Marco, we were talking about that a little bit ago, that even Marcus knows that he's missed a couple that would have tightened this up to hill.
At the very beginning, when
Boy,
Marcos was up 2-0, and then Marvin won a few. And I believe a few of those wins were because Marcos missed a 9-ball or an 8-ball.
Watch this draw.
Which would have put him up a little bit. And just
good try.
since then, he hasn't made many mistakes. But if those couple early match mistakes, I mean, it could be 2020 right now.
No, he's definitely kind of settled into the match.
Well, the big thing, I mean, Marcus is still not shooting bad. I know I personally have never seen him shoot long races like this, so hats off to him for that. I've seen Marvin do this before.
It is rough to go this far.
I mean, fatigue sets in. There's a whole lot of things that happen, and ouch. Got to set up all for it.
Yeah.
People that typically I'll even put myself in the category that, for the most part, I shoot league, and we're shooting races to 5, 6, 7, those kind of things. So whenever these kind of matches come out, man, these are long.
And not only fatigue, but Alan mentioned it earlier. The environment that you're playing in is not the easiest.
It's pretty good roll ball movement.
Yeah, I mean, I don't see much in Marvin's way here.
Yeah.
I think this might
White
be,
hit that hard enough
but this is
to get a great leave.
and
No, he's okay. He's
that's
all
the
right.
match.
All right, great shooting, guys. Obviously, as always, get a little closer. As always, thanks everyone for joining us here at Billiard Live Stream. We appreciate everybody that watches, everybody that tunes in. There'll be a few that'll tune in, from here even moving forward. Adam, how do you get action? Call me. It's really about that simple. We're always looking for new faces out here. Pretty much.
I heard that one on the wall. That one bumped the wall over here.
If you just saw the cue ball disappear and heard a big thud, that was because Marvin just almost hit the window of the studio.
Just let me know, Adam. I'll get you hooked up.
Yeah, well, so basically what I tell everybody is that if anybody ever wants to come over here and play, basically just
knows somebody that knows somebody. I mean, we just look for somebody to kind of be able to vouch for it. This isn't a business. This is actually like a residence, for lack of a better term. So we do kind of consider it a little bit of a private place. But chances are, if you play anywhere within the driving area, we have friends that know each other, so we can always get you here. Love to see new faces, so please reach out anytime you want to, and we'll get you set up. I can always try to help find a match, but sometimes that can be a little bit difficult. So if you have one already set up, it makes it a piece of cake at that point. So we'll go ahead and finish this one out and say thanks once again for everybody that's tuning in. And we will talk to everyone soon. We do have another match. Yes, Tim, I remember. We do have another match that's coming up. It's going to be our E player, C player, B player, C.
We're going to play the master set or whatever, where it's a little bit of each.
Okay. So the people that are talking a lot and say how great they are getting ready to share their stuff.
Yeah, I think I'm the guy that talks the least inside the booth.
Yeah, there's still a lot of talk.
Yeah, Alan was referring to the speed of players when he said A, B, C, D, or E. And
what's up, F?
I'll let him decide the actual.
What's up, F?
The letter designation.
All right, everyone. Thanks again. We're going to go ahead and turn this one off. We'll get it started back whenever the next one starts up. And thanks for tuning in. We'll see y'all soon.